Once a year, our marketing team organizes this event, and so that channel professionals can come here to network, to get to know each other, to learn from each other, and listen to the industry analysts about our market. We also share best practices and answer questions from our customers. Dave mentioned it earlier. Last year, or the last couple of years, I think, that we have one of the most frequently asked questions was, how do I show ROI? How do I demonstrate that our company's investment in channel is generating a good return? Well, I think it may have something to do with the economy, the way it was in the last couple of years. It's kind of challenging, and so a lot of companies are paying closer attention to the expenses, right? So they want to make sure that they have a good ROI. So those are the type of questions that we would answer. And as Dave said, Brad, our very own Brad Pace, would be presenting at dinner tonight. And then so if you don't know the answer to the question, listen to that. And it's just one of the many things that you probably could learn in the next couple of days. So let's see. Oh, some of you probably have seen this slide. And as Dave mentioned, when we came to this company in 2015, so nine years ago, these are the customers that Treehouse Interactive, he mentioned, that company had. Good names, but a very small set. And these are the customers we have today. And we grew our customer base by 25x, 25 times during this time. So we have grown from a tiny company to today, by far the most successful pure play in our market. I know that many of our customers and partners have been with us through these years, and I'm very grateful for it because I know that we made mistakes and we had growing pains. And I remember that at one of the ImpartnerCon, the events that in past years, I heard so much about, you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right, and I just said, okay, bear with us, we're gonna go through it, and I think we have indeed made a lot of progress. I'm sidetracking here a little bit. That many of the people here that from Impartner that you're meeting here have been with us for many years. So the more than half of my executive team came at the very beginning, have been with me from the very beginning. You heard from Dave Taylor, many of you know Mark Rogers, Brad Pace, who will be presenting this evening, Gary Sabin. All these people came in from the very beginning in 2015. I was texting Curtis and I said, which year did you come? 2016. All right, okay, so he did not start from the very beginning, but 8 years ago. So we have a very, we have a team that's been with us for all these years. And I think, I can't see, but I think our original investors are here as well. Eric Philippek, can't see him, right there. And Javier Rojas, not here yet. Okay, so they've been with us from the very beginning. Eric identified the opportunity for us, and then we worked together. And now 9 years later, I think we made it a real company. I was talking about ROI. Do you think that they'll generate a good ROI in the end with this company? All right, okay, so one of the other things that I'm very pleased about is the broadening out to other industries. our bread and butter is still tech. There's no question. I mean, majority of our customers are tech companies, but we've got a lot of customers in other industries, especially in the last few years. The manufacturing companies, for example. I mean, you can see really good names, good brands, and I think if you look at the world, 75% of all companies have sell through indirect sales channel. So when you think about that, I believe we're still at the very beginning of still with huge potential to grow. Yeah, we lead the market. So what I'm happy about this is, these are the things, most, like the chart on the left, the two charts on the left on the middle ones are from customers. So G2, right? So they rank companies purely based on customer reviews. And I think in our category, we're ranked #1 in all categories in our segment. So for enterprise, for mid-market, for SMB, we've been rated, ranked by far the #1, in G2. The middle one is from Research in Action. It's a former Forrester analyst. He doesn't, unlike the traditional research firms, he doesn't give his own opinion. He actually interviews customers, and based on the customer votes, he put together this chart every year. Last year, he interviewed 1,500 customers, and we were rated #1. This year, he interviewed 2,000 companies, and we're still rated #1. I guess this report is not out yet. It's for this year. I think it's coming out in the next couple of weeks. And of course, in Forrester, we're considered as a leader as well. So yeah, so in the last couple of years, what we have found is that the partner ecosystem is really the talk of our industry, right? So you probably have heard it. I mean, it's all over the places. This is just the Google search for the term. So you can see that in the last couple of years, the search for partner ecosystem has increased by 183%. Also, interestingly, the chief partner officer, the search for that term has increased by 257%. I don't know what it means. I hope it means that a lot of companies are interested in hiring people in that position. That means all of you here have a great career path going forward. Here's a survey done by Forrester. So the one on the left is, they ask companies, are you expecting to have more partners this year than last, or fewer partners this year than last? And as you can see, about 43% of the companies said, it's about the same. 49%, almost half of the companies are expecting to have more partners this year than last. Only 8% of companies are expecting a decrease in the number of partners. The chart on the right is the answer to the question of, are you expecting your company, or is your company investing more or less in the channel technologies? And they have different categories. They have PRM, channel incentive, channel learning or partner learning, TCMA, through channel marketing automation, and partner marketplace. And the answer is, so the light bar at the bottom is basically companies answering, yeah, our company is investing more in the technology. So as you can see, in all these channel technology categories, the companies, more than half of the companies are planning to invest more. And I like the fact that PRM is on the top, which is that more companies are going to be investing in PRM than even in other channel categories. So why is that? When partner ecosystem is the topic, right, is the hot topic, and PRM is considered to be the technology that people want to invest more in? Well, here's what Jay McBain said. Where's Jay? Oh, right there. He says that the PRM is foundational. That's the reason, and we wholeheartedly agree. But why is it foundational? Well, first of all, PRM has all the partner data, right? So you want to make sure that when you have different channel technologies, they work off the same data. You don't want them to work in silos. And obviously, PRM is the place that all these partner data is stored. We talk about ROI. The PRM functions allows you to track, monitor the performance, and demonstrate the ROI. Partner experience is most important, and PRM provides the partner portal that provides the partner experience. And many of your partners choose to work with certain vendors based on the experience that they have. They work with the other vendors. So it's very important. And from the administration perspective, you probably all have this experience that if you want to change something, if you want to manage your portal or your content or your interaction with your partners, if you have to create a ticket for the IT team to work for you, to do something for you, or the application admins to do that for you, often you have to wait for weeks, if not months. Who wants to do that? With a PRM, you'll be able to do it yourself. You'll be in control, and you don't need anyone to help you. You help yourself. So those are the things that I think are the reasons that PRM is foundational. And of course, we Impartner, we provide all these functions. So you may ask, okay, well, from Treehouse to Impartner, you guys have been in the market for so many years. Are there things that you still need to do for PRM? The answer is yes. We have a lot to do. Well, here are the 3 focus areas that we had last year. So the data analytics is one that I guess we spent over 2 years to develop. It's a great product. We released late last year. It allows you to slice and dice your data any way you want, create your own dashboard. It allows you to analyze data very easily. So for example, you can find patterns. You can find the commonality of your top partners, and then apply the same discipline to the rest of your partners. So overall, you can improve the productivity and efficiency of all your partners. Outside of this ballroom, you're going to find we have several Impartner booths there. Go there, get a demo. If you have not seen the product, go get a demo. You'll be impressed, and you're going to say, hey, I could use it. Anyway, so that's one focus that we had last year. The extensibility is another focus area of ours. And again, we spent a lot of engineering effort in that. And so when you think about, most companies have other software applications in addition to a PRM, right? So how do you make sure that they all work together? So with this new product, we're in early access, and I guess we have not officially released yet, but we're working with certain customers to make it, the product is done, but we're working with customers to get feedback. And if you're interested, by the way, Robert Harris is the right person to talk to, and maybe you can get into the program. But anyway, the extensibility is, we would, with a very simple way, you drag and drop, and you'll be able to create a way to connect all of them together. So you don't have to replicate data. You can leverage data in other applications. Also, even though I believe our PRM is probably the most powerful of all the PRM products, but even with our PRM, we can't do everything, especially if your application, if you work in a company, you have a special need, you're doing things a special way. Well, we're a generic product. We may not have that particular capability. So what do? This extensibility, this thing we call Orchestration Studio, it allows you to develop your application, and we can connect it and bolt it onto our platform. Remember, our PRM is a platform. So you can develop pretty much anything you want. And then through this Orchestration Studio, we'll be able to connect you or integrate you smoothly into our platform. So it becomes part or integral part of the PRM application. So really, so that extends basically anything you want to do that we are not providing. So it's a great platform, and especially for mid-sized or larger companies. And I think people love it. Again, we'll have a demo. If you go out and you see a booth and have that Orchestration Studio on it, that's what it is. And lastly, of course, we continue to improve our comprehensive PRM capabilities, right? So, I mentioned, like referral partner management, right? So just, we're talking about the ecosystem. You got to manage not just the managed partners, but also referral partners. So we improved that last year. The marketplace, that was new, that we launched in the middle of last year, new business planning, the newsletter, the interactive newsletter product. So we'll continue, and we have improved tremendously these capabilities, and we're going to continue to do that. So that's what we're thinking about for this coming year. Our purpose or our focus this year is to make sure that we can help all of our customers to validate your ROI, right? The question that that Dave raised earlier. We want to continue to improve our TCMA product, the Partner Marketing Automation product. Now, here, on this product, I think our philosophy is a little different than some of the other players in the market, where we believe, of course, we can provide, and we are providing a very good marketing tool. But we also recognize that for most partners, they just don't have the bandwidth or the resource or the know-how to actually do marketing. So our philosophy is that we want to provide our customers the capability, you people, the capability to do it for your partners. So, so we focus on things like content syndication, automated email campaigns, online advertisement. So basically the things you do for your partners, so they don't have to do anything. So that has been our focus, and I think tomorrow, at about 11:15, if I remember right, there's a presentation by our customer, Palo Alto Networks, to show you how they are using the TCMA product to do marketing. Anyway, so we still have a lot to do. And yesterday we had our partner day. Last year we've done more business with our partners than any other year. So it was a record year for us, and we really have, we're building our own ecosystem, and we're working very closely with our partners, and we're going to continue to invest in that. So that's all I have. Thank you for your business, your confidence and investment in us, and please let us know where we can improve. Okay, thanks.